So back with another settings guide, just to save yourself a bit of time. Things are a bit different this time round, and this is actually a well optimized game, so you're not going to have that much problem. I wouldn't say it's demanding as Black Ops 3, but it's certainly smarter about what effects it uses and what can run, what machines it can run on, what have you. So let's just start from the top and go through. Obviously 60 Hz. I am using FastSync, which is NVIDIA. If you've got NVIDIA, then I advise using it. You could use Adaptive Sync, FreeSync, G-Sync, whatever. Or you could just use VSync. It works pretty well in this game compared to Black Ops 3. So I'm also capping the FPS here, which I do via MSI software, Revita Tuner. I'd highly recommend if you can get software to cap your screen, your FPS to the screen, then do that, definitely. So 4K as usual, rendering 10% below, so I can maintain that FPS all the time. I'm using some anti-aliasing, so it smooths out the rest. Texture resolution, I recommend that these on high. So shadow map resolution, so you could probably set up for high, but I got it on extra. So this one you could probably set up for medium. These are very demanding on VRAM, so yeah. Volumetric lighting this time, it is just a yes or a no. You can't have it higher. Ambient occlusion, a yes or a no again. You can't have it on extra or what have you. Make it very demanding. Particle effects, obviously you could set up for high. I've got it on ultra. Oh, went all the way back there. As usual, depth of field, no. Motion blur, no. I'm using Filmic SMA ×1. And you want to reduce the strength of the blurring to absolute 0. Film grain, obviously with a game that looks this good, you want to reduce it all the way to 0. Obviously that's a preference thing. Bullet impacts, so that's not that heavy on GPU, but it is mainly GPU based. It depends on your preference again. It's not that demanding. Tessellation, I would say put it on near, because it's just gonna bottleneck at times. It's not demanding all the time, but it can bottleneck. Particle effects, obviously you could set up for medium. Level of detail you could set up for high. It's about distances, and that's about it really. Let's get to the gameplay.
All stations, Alpha Team's moving up.
It's a lot more difficult. But then again, I've probably got some of the worst, some of the least improved parts, what have you. The weapons especially, I'm running out of time. Oh, I'm shooting my own guy. Oh, heard it. Oh, sorry, mate. Wait, wasn't she meant to live? I just killed my own... Eh? Don't tell me she's vital to the story.
Use a grenade, Reyes.
Use a grenade, Reyes. Don't overflow. I think logical. Didn't even notice that level.
What? Get in.
So yeah, it uses a fair amount of VRAM on this, which is very handy. 10 gigabytes of RAM, sounds about right.
Good to see you, Marines.
I see jacks with our names on them. Let's get that unlocked, Trooper.
Roger, LT.
Do I have to open all the doors in here?
You got clearance for launch prep?
I do, ma'am.
Fire us up for send-off.
What's your course of action?
We're gonna board a SETDEF capital ship and take it down. The ground phase of this operation is over, Sergeant. Scars are going airborne. Time to earn your wings.
You got some spine, Captain. My guys, hold this rock. We'll send your exfil.
Let's get that elevator moving.
Check.
What are my orders, Captain?
Falling with us, Ethan.
Yes, sir.
Omar, you're with Salter. Ethan, you're up with me.
Say no drill, Captain. Leave the bot. Take a Marine.
I've chosen my team, Sergeant.
Appreciate the confidence, sir.
Let's get off the ground.
It's a perfect opportunity to show the space combat. Screw it, let's go to space. One of the dumbest way to advertise this.
Nozzles are good, engine's good.
Coast Guard's getting overrun.
Tigers needs air intervention.
Step at a time, boys. Secure the
Drops
base,
there.
then you send Tigers.
Roger. Go for launch.
It's loading in the new area. Notice the first drop there when it's loading up.
Full afterburner. Girl, let you away.
Only way we're holding this board is reclaiming air superiority. Let's clean this up and drive SETDEF out of this airspace. Let's stay on. We're pushing them back. Shoot out.
Stay out there. Stay sharp.
Target's right side. Their missiles are guided. Coast Guard jacks aren't set up for this. Tigers, we need something near the plane.
air, Captain.
Affirmative. Scars, RV for orbital launch.
Copy that. Let's climb. Reyes, we're in position, holding for you.
Good work, Marines. Get a transport set. We'll link up at Retribution.
Copy that, Star Sergeant. Good luck up there, LT.
Raider, Tigris is taking port engine damage. Request immediate support.
Actual Raider is inbound to board and disable enemy warship. Stand by.
What's your infill plan, Captain?
We'll bail out over the port side bow and 0G to the bridge.
Once aboard, we'll shut down the bridge and have combat systems.
Copy. After shut down the exit to the cargo bay.
Affirmative. Tigris engages when we're clear.
As soon as it goes
Eyes
into the
on.
video,
Tigris,
I'll
we're visual.
Copy visual.
cut it off.
Covering
Just to not
fire.
try and spawn anything for people.
On you, Fever.
Sorry, probably open up the game if you're looking at this.
I see it.
Will do.
Ghost Guard Jack is down.
Crossbones coming up.
Close out in 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go!
Only one is away. Right, let's get there.
We got hostiles!
Take 'em! Actual, we need suppression on these scouts. Keep pushing.
And I'm out.
Right, let's get there.
We got hostiles!
Take 'em!
Skelters are getting too close!
Actual, we need suppression on these scouts.
Copy. We're on them.
Yeah, as I say, this game is surprisingly more different. Yes,
Keep pushing.
Enemy contact! Behind those crates! To the north! Out, reloading! SDF! 11 o'clock! Avoid the missile launch!
Zone is clear. Here's our infill.
Drop, shifter up!
Copy. Tigris, we are exterior of the bridge, preparing to bridge.
Copy. Standing by.
Short circuit them.
Force in, let's go! Staff Sergeant, cover the exit. Ethan, shut down primary weapons.
Aye, sir.
Salt, scope the windows.
Activated gravity.
I'll get the CO's card.
Let's secure the car and go, Captain.
Tigris actual, primary weapons down, moving to secondary.
Roger that.
Down the elevator shaft, go!
Combat control is close.
Yeah, it's probably a good point to leave off.
Check for them. They don't know we're here.
Guys, I hope this was helpful.